the 2K Sports pregame show.
And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons.
Dusk settling over Houston, Texas. Boy, what a great shot of the city right there. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Fresh subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Laverne is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Harris. Then it's Moutier, and it's Chandler in at the 3. Denver's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Harris kicks to Nurkic, out to the wing. Here's Moutier. The shot misses, and Houston the other way now. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Capella with the bucket.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Chandler outside. There's the dish to Laverne. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The jump hook. That misses off the backboard. The Rockets trail. Passes it to Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Chandler outside. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He kicks to Laverne. 4 on the shot clock. The shot is off, so Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Fresh. Tries from 10. The open shot by Brewer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Kicks to Nurkic. Here's the screen. Chandler outside. Pass to Laverne. Takes it from 10. Shot's good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Rockets ahead, leading by... We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's...
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fresh, he's in at the point. Booker out there with Corey Brewer. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Fades away. Fresh can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Here's Barton. Harris with it. He dishes it to Barton. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. Second in second chance points. 5th in rebounding. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Here's Fresh. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Barton, covered by Brewer, and stolen by Booker. The pass to Fresh from beyond the arc. Denver with the ball. 4-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On the wing, Chandler, covered by Brewer. Brewer with the steal. Here's Fresh. The Rockets again can't hit. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Barton, guarded by Harden. Six to shoot. Here's Barton, and he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
The Rockets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the free throw, no good.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
On up the court. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Fresh.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
And so it's...
Go off when I enter the building.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead. Both teams making some changes here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. So on the floor for Denver, Wilson Chandler out there with Laverne. Then there's Harris. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Barton in a shooting guard.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The Nuggets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one misses. Laverne, chance there to take the lead, missing. stolen away. One-on-one here for the lead. And that one's good. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Offside Chandler. Nurkic the pass to Barton. Outside Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Rockets trail by 3. Fresh, the pass to Brewer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brewer's got 7 points.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's the screen. And it's Harris off the drive. Good. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Passes to Fresh. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Booker. The 3. That's good. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Nurkic dishes to Chandler. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Here's Barton. He feeds it to Nurkic. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's a tie game. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play. Fresh is checked in for Patrick Beverley. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Gary Harris. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Fresh in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Moutier. Some solid defense there from Fresh.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our James Harden. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just
Well, the team won tonight, but certainly no thanks to you in that effort. Do you feel like you let down the fans with the way you played?
I hope not. I mean, the fans mean a lot to me. And I know tonight just wasn't my night. Hopefully they can be happy with the win for now. And I can come back next game and make a better contribution.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won.
Last year, as you got acclimated to being in the NBA, and then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend.
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now.